back for another booze-fueled episode of Booze Fueled Us. How'd you like that? I'm Chris, that's that guy. What's your name?
I'm Bernie.
Haha, and we're still doing our Metallica run here. We're going through every album, discussing every song, and tonight's a really, really important one. You want to throw this out here?
Well, this is my favorite album by Metallica.
Also mine.
So
mine.
Let's reach into the Bob here.
Oh, Bob's already got it. Bob is like the fucking
which one it is.
Bob is like the girlfriend you can't get rid of.
Yeah, you know what it is. I know what it is.
I know what it is. I know what it is. What is it?
Take a guess.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Oh,
guess.
Wait.
Quick.
Shit.
Go. Ready?
The next one after.
Got it in your head?
Yeah,
got
that one. The one after the other one.
No, you're wrong. It's this one.
Oh shit! I thought it was the other one.
It's "And Justice for All."
Wow. Guess what?
Came out about twins.
August of '88, I think. Summer of '88. This one came out.
That was a good year.
And came out. This was the biggest break in Metallica's recording career at the time, because I think we touched on in the video for Master of Puppets. You know, Cliff Burton. Cliff Burton died. Terrible accident. Cliff Burton's no longer among us. No longer among the living.
Among the living.
Like that. See, little Anthrax free there.
Well played.
But so it took these guys 2 full years to finally put out their next album, and this is what they came up with.
And they did pretty good with this one.
They basically perfected everything that they had done up to that point.
Certainly in my opinion, this is about as perfect as it gets, at least up to this point in time, in 1988.
And as perfect as it got, not only for Metallica, but probably for the entire thrash scene in general. This was like the top of the heap at the time.
In my opinion, there's one better that comes a little bit later, but we'll get to that some other day. But for right now, for this time,
it's got to fight, you know. Yeah.
This is the best.
It is.
This is it. This opened the door for just about all the metal bands that were going on at the time to do a little bit better, make a little more money, tour a little bit more, record a little bit better quality. Yeah. And this is it. Metallica does it again.
If you consider this better quality recording, because this one's been a bone of contention with metal fans.
It's a matter of opinion.
And Metallica fans for years. Because guess what? There's no fucking bass on it.
No, none.
They hired a new bass player who was?
Jason Newsted from Flotsam and Jetsam.
Yes, it was.
So they pulled him in.
And they basically said, fuck you, do a lot of work, and we're not going to put you on the album at all. It's going to completely...
No, you can
we're going to mix you out of the album.
Completely.
Yeah.
That was a Lars thing.
Oh, because we know Lars hates fucking bass players.
He had his opinion on what he wanted this thing to sound like, and he put his foot down and do it this way.
He put it down a lot, because you can hear it in the recording. He put it down a lot, but there was no bass accompaniment with him, because apparently Lars hates bass players.
Guitar, not there.
No, Lars hates basses. So let's go through track by track, see what this album's all about. Every song, let's fucking talk about it right now.
Yes, this is another perfect album.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's even more perfect than Master of Puppets. Mm-hmm. So I would call it perfecter.
It's definitely more perfect.
More perfect.
It's more perfecter. And you might not agree, because that also I think is a bone of contention, because there's a lot of things that happen on this album that made Metallica so accessible that a lot of the fans that were there from the beginning kind of did one of these. They threw their hands up a little bit and went, "Oh, Metallica's selling out." And this is even before Metallica fucking sold out at all.
This is not a sellout.
But people were seeing certain things on here as sellouts.
Yeah, not me.
Neither.
There's no sellout songs on this song, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
This was the first album from Metallica I ever actually bought in a record store.
Okay. I don't think it was I still think the Black Album was probably the first. It was just that was the time period that I was getting into a lot of this thrash stuff and heavier stuff. So probably the Black Album.
I'm a little older than you. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Oh, are you?
See, now you're being nice.
Jeez.
Okay. So I'm gonna take that.
You're so old. Oh my god. God, so is your age. Oh. Okay, I'm okay. Okay.
Moving on. Blackened. Track 1.
Is that track 1 yet?
Yeah.
That's fucking phenomenal.
That's a really good way to start an album.
It's heavy as balls. It's super speedy, and it's again. We keep saying like it's classic thrash. It's classic thrash. Well, guess what? Because pretty much everything Metallica did up to this point is considered classic thrash because they were at the head of the entire movement. Everybody else that was doing shit back then was doing it because Metallica was doing it.
They were all playing catch up.
But pretty much, yeah.
So
pretty much.
Again, you had your Master Puppets, which we thought was perfect, and they moved actually beyond that again and raised the bar.
Yep.
For everybody else out there playing metal, playing thrash at the time, which thrash is kind of the only thing that anybody cared about. At this period.
Yeah.
So there you go, Blackened.
It's a perfect song.
Almost 7 minutes of perfection.
It's a perfect song.
It's fast, it's heavy, it starts out with this, instead of going the acoustic little beginning like they did with Battery on the last album, this is this weird kind of fade in with distorted, in harmony lead kind of guitar thing going on, and then they nail you.
Yeah, that kills you. Kills you right in your mouth.
Right off the bat, they blow you away with Black.
Yep. All the herpes that you had before you heard this song, it scrapes them right off your fucking face. That's what it does.
It was like medicine.
It was medicine. This album is medicine.
It might be a surgery. It cures what ails you.
It does. It does. And no herpes for all.
I'm gonna have a little ale.
Have some ale. An ale storm in your fucking on your tongue region.
Also good band. We'll get there.
Oh yeah, we will. Yeah, we will.
I think we should.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. What do you got next?
We digress. Title track, And Justice for All. 10 minutes of amazing.
More perfection.
10 minutes of
It's really
amazing.
It's almost impossible to sit here for fucking 20 minutes and talk about this album because every song is as good as the one before it or after it. They never slowed down in this album and said, let's throw in a filler song. There is no fucking filler.
Nope. Not a single song, not a single part of any song is filler.
It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, here you go. Here's your 10-minute title track. Which, listen to it, it does not feel like 10 minutes.
Not at all.
At all.
Nope.
It's got nice clean parts, it's got your crazy fast distorted parts.
Yep.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else to say.
And this is like an 80-minute album. And who the fuck ever knew? It was almost twice the length, probably, of their previous albums. And you still, as soon as it was over, you wanted more. But we're not over yet, because we got a third song that's coming right at you.
Eye of the Beholder.
I like, well, again, what do you say?
It's got one of the coolest kind of heavy beginnings going in. And it just kind of chugs along. It never bores you at all. Not for a second.
I was just chugging along there. See what I did?
I can do that too.
See that? See my unkempt face? My fucking weird fucking facial hair? That's just to catch all the beers.
It's on right now. Don't listen too close, YouTube.
No. Yeah, no, we can't have any more videos banned. Because Bernie decided to show his nipples, that fucking weirdo.
That was on the
You did that.
The Halloween review.
You showed your nipples.
They didn't like it.
Yeah. No, he liked it.
I don't like it.
You liked it.
No, but YouTube didn't like
Well,
it.
I didn't like it either. It's fucking disgusting. Who wants to see the fucking puke again? Oh my god, let's stop talking about you and talk about the album.
Okay, how about the song 1?
Oh, your nipples are so gross.
You want to talk about song 1?
What?
How about 1? The song 1.
Oh.
Where the guy has like no...
Yeah. Well, this is where the Metallica thing kind of started. Like, it didn't hurt them any.
No.
But I think some of their fan base was not all that fucking thrilled because all of a sudden this is on MTV every fucking day. When Metallica really wasn't an MTV band, didn't give a shit about like having mainstream airplay. All of a sudden, one has a video and it's on MTV every day,
all the time.
And I think people saw that as a sellout track.
But it wasn't. It was
No, it's clearly not.
What it was really doing was just opening more doors for metal. This song actually got nominated for a Grammy. And Metallica performed the song
Yeah.
at the Grammys.
Yep.
And they were so proud when they got announced as the loser.
Oh yeah, that happened.
They didn't win.
That happened.
Who won?
Jethro fucking Tull.
The best metal band in history. And no one can argue with that. Jethro Tull is definitely the best metal band in history that you've ever heard.
Oh, clearly.
And they outdid Metallica that just that one year. I mean,
Yep.
Metallica went on to win like a dozen or more Grammys since then. But that one year, Jethro Tull had a better metal album.
Man, flute solos are fucking pretty hardcore. Let's face
It
it.
wasn't even distorted. They didn't even put distortion on that.
There was a wah pedal, I think, on the one flute solo that I heard.
Yeah, but I don't think it was the song that got nominated for the
Oh,
Grammy.
okay, I got you.
So.
Well, Jethro Tull won Best Metal Album of the Year. Not even song, they won the Best Metal Album of the Year.
It was
And beat this somehow.
It was a absolute slap in the face. This music.
Well, yeah. It just went to show you how out of touch the people that were making decisions back then in the music industry, how out of touch they were that they would even put Jethro Tull in the running for something like that.
Or how badly mainstream didn't want this to ever be something
Right.
that people cared
Yeah,
about.
because we care about your kids. We can't have your kids listening to this music. They might go out and kill people.
There's not even an explicit lyrics sticker on this.
No, I think there should be. Or maybe not. Is there
I
any?
think so.
There might not even be bad language in this.
If there is, you're saying it so fast you can't tell what
It's
you're
good
saying.
songs about good things. It's about happy things. There's a song about a unicorn. There's a song about like kittens like tumbling around in the bluff.
I think it's mostly
on the
about,
bluff.
I think it's mostly about death,
Oh, okay. I may have misread it.
which is a real thing.
I'm pretty sure there was a unicorn somewhere.
Unicorns die.
A unicorn that shits candy and has hooves of metal.
Because that's metal. That's all it takes.
Thank you, Kai Hansen. Shout out. Thank you for that. But one, do we really have to talk about one? If you never heard one, then you've been living in a cave somewhere, and your cave is fucking stupid. Fuck your cave. Next fucking song.
The shortest straw.
Has been drawn for you.
Yep.
Seriously, how good am I? I just did that out loud.
You did. Now it's on camera forever.
Oh, good. Good. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for that. Thanks for
Yeah, you're welcome.
tuning into that.
Anyway, I don't even know what to say about the song. It's another 6 minutes of brilliance.
That's what I mean. It's really impossible to talk about this album without just saying that every song is fucking
Yeah,
brilliant.
that song's brilliant. There you go.
I mean, can we do
Another
that?
great song.
Just what are the other songs on the album?
Well, next is Harvester of Sorrow.
And what's the one after that?
Frayed Ends of Sanity.
And what's the one after that?
To Live is to Die. Instrumental.
Yes.
That's the instrumental.
That's the instrumental.
Again, here we go. 10 minutes again.
And it's fucking awesome. Come
Following
on.
the trend that I brought up last time.
Yep. Yeah.
They have been doing one towards the end of the album since album 1.
Yep.
And this is, to me, the best of the bunch. Even
Of
better
course
than
it
Orion.
is. Yeah, no, it clearly is.
Which is a great song.
It clearly is.
But yeah, I think they never played it live. I mean, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, I don't even know if they ever did. Maybe once or twice. I don't even know.
I did watch them. They did at least once.
Oh, really?
Because I watched it. Look it up. There's a YouTube video of them playing it live, and it might even say one of the only times.
Was it terrible? Did they fuck it all up, and that's why they never played it again?
Kirk.
Oh no!
He messed up his solos.
Kind of like he did on every album after this. You mean?
You mean the ones that they let him play solos? No, we can get away with that because our last episode we did puppets, and we praised Kirk Hammett.
Oh, that's true. We did.
And on this album, he's great.
No, he is. He is. Good.
He's fantastic.
They're all fantastic
He
on this.
butchered that song live, but that's no knock against this album.
I don't think I've ever
He
heard.
put some of his best work into this album.
I've never heard any Metallica song live that was nearly as good as the album. Somebody always fucks something up.
Fair enough.
Always. Just in case you're wondering about that, go and look up on YouTube Lars Ulrich 1 through the years. And it will show him in 88, kind of sort of getting it right. And then every year it progressively gets worse, to the point where the sound of a flushing toilet is actually more in fucking time than Lars Ulrich is. But I digress. Lars Ulrich sucked live. See what I did? I fucking made you guys think that I was going to say something good. I didn't. Lars sucked. So many fucking assholes after 1988. What even happened? Why sit behind a drum kit if you're just going to fucking... Like, do that. Like, it doesn't sound like music anymore. You fucking dickbag. Not everything is 4/4, you fucking pedestrian cunt.
And then the last song
That's
on
a
the
bad word. Who said that word?
You did.
Okay.
The last song on the album is Dyer's Eve.
Dyer's Eve, yes.
And it's a really good closing song for you.
Yeah.
It's not a very long one. We're only 5 minutes long here.
Yeah.
It's still one of my favorites on the album.
No,
because nobody knows the song.
Right. No, yeah, it's kind of a deep cut for like an album that is so hugely popular. It's a very underappreciated song, I think.
But it should be appreciated because it's one of the better ones on the entire album. I like it better than Harvester. I think I like it better than Shortest Straw.
Yeah. And didn't if I don't, maybe I'm wrong on this, but didn't Cliff Burton still have writing credits on like one or two of the songs on here?
He might on, and I'm guessing here. I'm going on like archived memory that I barely have access to.
Okay.
In my own.
No, your mind is
my own canonical.
Yeah, no.
But I don't know if "To Live Is to Die," the instrumental, if it's specifically for him, or if he had something to do with the writing of it. I don't know. We should have researched this before we got into it.
For some reason, I think I remember him having like maybe at least one writing credit on here.
It might be in there. I don't know.
And that one, it might have been like one little tiny riff or one little tiny like something that he did on there, but they were still using the Cliff stuff, I guess. They're not using Mustaine stuff anymore. They went and they're over Mustaine.
I didn't say that.
They're over him now.
I didn't say that.
Well, I did.
I promised not to say it.
I did say it.
You said it.
This album is also better than anything Megadeth did in the 1980s. So have some of that.
Fact.
Ha ha.
And I was a huge
huge
Megadeth fan in the 80s.
Okay, well,
And,
more fool you.
This album showed me. And maybe Megadeth wasn't as good as I thought they were. This came out and beat everything.
Oh, destroyed it. It absolutely destroyed
everything I ever listened to that you can consider metal.
Yeah.
This album crushed it.
Yep. This is one of thrash's peaks throughout the entire genre, if not the top thrash album maybe of all time, in my opinion.
Quite possibly. Like I said, there's one that I put up with it, and it's up for debate which one's better.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But this album hit number 6. Number 6 on the fucking American charts.
In 1988.
A thrash band was in the top 10.
Even after the Grammys tried to kill it.
I know. And I think that was maybe part of the thing. Like
let's get behind it.
All these, well, not only that, but like all these Metallica fans that have come to this point all of a sudden saw their favorite underground band getting like mainstream airplay and mainstream accolades, and they kind of went, oh man, like we don't want to be part of that. We want to be part of that underground scene and that cool, raw, underproduced like thrash sound. And all of a sudden, Metallica got very produced and were on MTV, and I don't think everybody appreciated that. I'm not one of them.
Well, you know what? Those people, maybe they didn't care anymore, but a bazillion other fans came into it.
Oh, yeah.
And were welcomed in with open arms.
Yeah. And by the time they got to the next album, all those fans followed them along, and then holy shit, one of the biggest things ever in metal happened.
Yep. And we're going to cover that in a couple days here.
Yeah, we are. Or a couple minutes. but a couple days. Let's go with
Yeah,
that.
you'll see in a couple days.
Let's go with that.
So there you go. There's Metallica and Justice for All,
Yeah,
probably at least tied for number one
yeah,
of the best of the best.
it's so good.
You can't put
say
it.
anything.
I'm trying to put it down right now, and
you know you can't.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm not. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just trying to put the album down.
See what happened? What? Don't make fun of me. But seriously, guys, if you haven't bought this, you don't own this because there's something wrong with your head. You still can't get rid of it. Try. Nope. All right. Well,
I said I can't put it down.
Bernie is very clearly attached to this, as am I, and as all you should be. So that was our next album in the list, and Justice for All, 1988. This is Metallica's peak, the best thing they ever did. It can only go down from here, but there is some greatness coming up. We're going to talk about it next time, and hopefully you all come along and do it with us. So what do you think?
I think stay tuned in a couple of days and have some more Metallica. And I'm still going to probably have this in my hand.
Good job. Good job. All right. Thanks for playing along. Metallica, son.